Hello all, very good morning. So in today's topic, I would like to discuss you regarding the information, education and communication. So if you are new to my channel, please like and subscribe my channel. And in this class, we are discussing these topics from fourth year community from fourth unit. So in previous classes, I have discussed regarding the roles and responsibilities of community health nursing personnel in the family healthcare services. Now we are going to discuss regarding the information, education and communication. So if you want the details, you can go through my playlist. So I have organized every class in a nice manner so that you can pick the class which you want easily and you can see the class. So without wasting time, we'll continue with this topic. So we'll see what is this information, education and communication. So coming to this topic here, information, education and communication. So here it is mainly focusing on a particular problem. So the community health nursing personnel or the information, education and communication department which is there in the government. So here the community health nurse as well as the information, education communication department, they are mingling with each other and they are mainly focusing on the public health problem. So here if you see the definition, it is defined as the public health approach mainly aiming at the changing or reinforcing the health related behavior in a target audience. So mainly they are focusing on a group of audience who are being affected with a particular disease or who are addicted to some kind of health hazard problem. So here they are concerning a specific problem within a predefined period of time. So they want to achieve it in a predefined period of time, mainly by using different kinds of methods, by using communication methods and principles. So that is the principles were nothing but the information, education, communication lessons from the past, perspectives for the future. So if you see, being a change agent, so as we have discussed in the earlier classes, so in family health care, so here the role of a community health nurse, she is acting in a different roles, means various roles she is acting as a change agent also. So being a change agent here, the community health nurse, she functions as a orbit of information, education, communication activities that were there in the community. So she is very much directly involved in the planning as well as implementing the activities that is given by the IEC. So here, as a community health nurse, she is expected to be as an all-rounder in implementing the IEC activities which were given by the government. So here the community health nurse, she is working with the other team members of the IEC team. So she here as a community health nurse, she is acting as an health educator, she is acting as a script writer, she is acting as a creator and she is also acting as a designer. Why? Because the community health nurse, she is always there in the community and she has better communication, better understanding and better perspective knowledge regarding the community as she is always mingling with the community and she is continuously studying them. So here, whenever they are planning, whenever they want to implement or whenever they want to evaluate the IEC department or the IEC activities, all these things were vitally done by a community health nurse. So here community health nurses, how they are framing in the IEC activities means, so whenever we are framing a communication, education and whenever we are forming the IEC information, education and community activities, so the problem should be well defined. So whatever the problem that you want to give to the community, whatever the target which we are keeping, it should be well defined and it should be focused on a specific problem. For example, we can take here, they have given as breastfeeding in teen-aged mothers at a time, or you can take any other examples which is there in the community. You can take alcoholism, you can take smoking, or you can take the current problems which were coming in the society. So here, whenever you are defining a problem, it should be, you should define a problem in a specific manner and it should be in a specific period of time. And we should have a clear objective that is focusing on changing or reinforcing the specific behavior of target audience. For example, you can take antenatal mothers. So antenatal mothers, so they do, as they don't know if they are primary mothers, so if they are if they are having pregnancy for the first time in their life, they don't know what are all the activities that has to be taken care during the antenatal time. So we have to target those type of audience and we have to give antenatal education. And for other example, you can take smoking. So we have to set a framework there, and you have to educate the people. So here set a time frame for expected results, that is change in the behavior to occur. And means whenever we are going and educating the community people, whenever you are educating certain target group, you should expect a desired change, and you should draw a detailed plan for implementation, and you should select the set of indicators for evaluating the course of activity, and also to provide feedback. So whenever you want to implement, you should have proper detailed plan, how to implement, when to implement, and where to implement, and which people has to be, in which people it has to be implemented, and you have to keep certain indicators. So whether after giving your health education, or whether you after giving proper information to the community, whether they are able to follow it or not, whether the feedback is appropriate or not, whether they have achieved the target in certain period of time, or whether it is exceeding, or whether it is has achieved before the target time. So you have to take all these things into consideration. So whenever you are saying, so if you are a smoker, if for example, as I am saying, if you are targeting a smoking group, so you have to educate them. So what are all the hazards? So you can display these type of images. So what kind of damage it can do to your lungs, so what kind of damage it can do to your health. So all these things has to be explained to the target population. So this material, whatever you are taking, so if you see, so quality in IEC material, so it should be unique. So the message should stand out from other materials. So information should be appealing in a normal way, means it should be in a peaceful manner, and it should be in a proper manner, means whenever you are taking, it should be acceptable. So it should be appealing to both heart as well as mind. So it should be unique, it should be appealing, it should be in a confidence manner. So you should try to win the trust by sending a single message in an appropriate manner. So for example, if you want to send any particular message to his community, whether to stop smoking, or whether to stop racism, or whether to stop abducting the child, or whether to stop these rape incidences that were occurring, so you have to send the message clearly. You have to send the message clearly, what are all the hazard it can do. So whenever you are sending the message, it should be in an appropriate manner, so that it should not spoil your creativity, or it should not spoil your credibility of the material. So whenever you are teaching, so your tone, your presentation, your appearance, and whatever the images that you are using to represent them, they should be in a realistic manner, and the information should be in an appropriate manner, and it should benefit the message providers as well as to audience. As a community health nurse, so you should be evaluating the IEC material. So whether the material which is brought to the scene, whether it is according to the quality of IEC material or not, whether it is having comprehension or not, whether it is having attractiveness or not, whether it is acceptable or not, whether there is involvement or not, whether there is inducement to the action or not. So as a community health nurse, you have to evaluate all these things. So as I said, comprehensiveness means, so whenever you are trying to display any kind of image, that so and so thing so and so material is causing harm to you. So if you want to display any kind of material, whenever a person, whether he is educated, whether he is uneducated, he should be able to pursue, he should be able to decode. So whenever you are speaking to them, you should not use any kind of technical terms. Means you can use technical terms, but they should be in a simple manner. You cannot go for complicated technical terms, and technical vocabulary, as far as possible, it can be avoided. And whenever you are teaching, so the print materials, so as we are saying, so this is a print material, and this is also a print material. So you can show the damage that the particular thing can do. So as we all know, if you see the cigarette packet or any kind of gutka or kainin packet, so on that packet they are clearly mentioning that what kind of damage it can do through the print material. So every person, whether he is educated or non-educated, whenever he is seeing that picture, he can understand that if we eat or if we consume this product, it can cause lot serious damage to him. So the font which you are displaying, it should be readable. The image which you are displaying, it should be appropriate, and it should not be disturbing. Nextly, attractive. So attractiveness. So the materials, it should be colored, means whenever a person is trying to see, it should be eye catching. So you should use attractive colors, and you can use the illustrations also. So the videos that you are going to display, they should be with movement, with action, with illumination, and with animation. So whenever there is lot of things that were going in a video or in a presentation, the attraction, the concentration of the audience will be there on the particular materials that you are displaying. Automatically he will gain some knowledge, he can understand by seeing the motion picture. And the sound attracts with beautiful music. So whenever you are teaching, whenever you are educating the client, you should use some beautiful music so that the concentration of the patient stays with you. Nextly, involvement. So the kind of message that you are going to deliver, so the message should give them a feel. So whenever you are teaching them, it should be like an emotional manner. So you should target those audience, you should target those characteristics, and you should try to catch their attention. Nextly, stimulus to action. So whenever you are giving any kind of message, it should be in a motivational manner. So you should target the audience. So it should not avoid a particular means. So in such situations, so you should not use any disturbing kind of action. So it should be stimulus, it should be attractive, and it should motivate the particular audience. Nextly, piloting the prepared material. So before going and presenting to a mass population, you should pilot try, means you should keep a trial over there. So it is always advisable to pre-test the material by using the above features to check its feasibility. Means you have prepared any kind of cutout and you want to prepare it to the audience, you want to present it to the audience. So if you go there and if you present it in a wrong manner, there is no use. So you have to go for pilot testing, means nothing but trial. You have to keep a trial first, you have to check its feasibility, then only you have to go and present it over the audience. Nextly, coming to the role of community health nurse in developing the information education communicating activity. As we are discussing, so first of all, you should define a particular problem. So you should have a particular problem that needs this information education and communication to the people. So you should identify the IAC goals, and you should have proper appropriate objectives, and you should prioritize. Nextly, you should select the target groups. So based on the priority, we are selecting the target groups and we are keeping. So for example, if you see in every movie theater or before any kind of cinema or any kind of thing, in advertisements nowadays we are also seeing. So this is nothing but information education and communication. They are giving information to us through different types of media that was available. So if you see some news channels like TV9 or any other channels, so these channels or any other kind of news channel, they are displaying some kind of quotes like so taking dowry is a sin. In such a way they are displaying, and taking consuming alcohol is a sin, like that they are showing. And if you do any kind of antisocial activities, so what are all the circumstances that you have to face, all those things were displayed. So in such a way, this is nothing but we are giving information to the target audience to not to do such kind of things. So you should identify the desired changes, so in the knowledge, in the behavior, and in the attitude. So based on the target group, so whether they can understand or not, whether they can receive it or not, whether we have to change our behavior, whether we have to change our dressing pattern, so you have to do all those things, then only you have to go and present it in the community. Nextly, in step 4 we should determine the types of IEC activities that needed to bring about the expected changes. And nextly, outline key and messages, and we have to set the delivery plan. And nextly, we have to identify the channel. So in which language we have to see, what are all the necessary arrangement that has to be done based on the characteristics in a concerned area, whether they can take it or not, whether what kind of religion they are, what kind of food habits they are having, what kind of attitudes they are having. So you have to identify those in step 6, and you have to keep. And nextly, in step 7, you should seek the help from the district, taluka, or the government authorities, or village authorities, or ASHA workers, So these are Anganwadi workers. So these people will give you set of knowledge regarding the particular target group so that you can proceed further. And in step 8, she should coordinate with the team. She should act as a coordinator with the team, and she should encourage the community participation at all levels of planning and implementation as well as evaluation. And in step 10, she should reinforce the education on same issue, or she should initiate a new activity based upon the input received from the evaluation. So this is regarding the community health nurse in developing the IEC activities. Mainly, she should define the problem, select the target audience, identify the desired changes that has to be done. She should determine the IEC activities, and she should get the outline key messages, and she should prepare the delivery plan. She should identify the channels and the language. She should mingle with the local authorities. She should coordinate with the team. She should encourage the community in participation, and she should reinforce the education. So based on the evaluation that she is getting, whether to go for the new problem or to initiate the previous problem, again she should evaluate and she should plan for the IEC activity. Thank you so much for listening. Hope all of you understood, and if you have any queries, you should drop them in the comment box, or you can contact me through my WhatsApp. Thank you so much. Please like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.